Christy here, and I thought today we would talk about what would you do with an extra $100 and how would you get it? So I have some tips on things that you can do. I know a lot of people have different businesses that they do, and that this will work in just about anything that you do. So the first thing is to figure out how many events that you will need to have for a week. So whether that be a party, if your company does parties, or if you do personal events, if you do online events, things in person, vendor events, those kinds of things. Figure out how many you need to get the amount of money that you are wanting to do for the extra amount. And then figure out how many you need to do for each week in order to get there. So if you have a goal of $200 for a month, then it might be that you need $50 a week. So depending on what your goal is. The second thing is to set work hours. So a lot of times people think that they don't have time, and we really do. It's just we're spending time on other things, and that's the problem. So if you think about, it might be that you need an extra hour in the morning, there might be an hour in the afternoon, it could be your lunch break, it could be 30 minutes. It just depends on what it is that you are needing to accomplish, but you can fit in some time to make your goals happen. So set that time and stick to it. The third thing is to write down your strategy. So depending on what you are wanting to do, you can set your goals and figure out what your strategy is going to be. Number 4 is to do something different. So if you've been doing the same things over and over and over again, if you've just been blasting things on Facebook or on Instagram or the other places that you may just be posting things and nothing's happening, do something different. Do something personal. If what you're doing isn't working, find something else. And there's plenty of ideas out there. The fifth thing is to make a list. So you're going to write down all the people who said, hey, catch up with me after the holidays. The people who said, I had a party before, but they might be interested in having another one. Write down events that you went to and see if they're still available for this time of year if you want to do more events. You can also search online for events that might be happening in your area or where you're going to be. I know when I go on vacation, I always look and see if there's going to be any events that are around the area that I'm going to be at. You can write down guests from other parties or from customers from shows that you've been at. Those are people to keep in contact with. And anybody who you think who might have said, hey, well, they might like it or they might be interested, write down all those people. And then you always have Frank. So friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and anything related to your kids. So your kids' teachers, your kids' friends, your kids' parents, the kids' bus drivers. These are just things to help you jog your memory to think of other people that would be interested. So now that you have these things, what are you going to do? So you're going to set a goal of what you're going to do every day. So it might be that you're going to make 5 calls every day. It might be phone calls, it might be texts, it might be messages. Every day, however many it is that you're going to do to set your goal, but you're going to stick with it and it's going to be personal. You're going to personally send them a message or pick up the phone and call them rather than just a random blast out there that's not personal to anybody. So I have 5 other tips on how to earn some money, and if you don't have a business and you're interested in a home-based business, I would certainly be happy to talk to you about that too. So you'll send me a message, and if there's anything else you'd like to hear, then let me know that as well. Thanks.